Once upon a time, far away in the eastern part of Nigeria, there was a small and peaceful village named Umweze. The villagers of Umweze were proud farmers, traders, and craftsmen who believed in the value of hard work and community. Everyone knew each other, and they shared both their joys and their sorrows. Among the villagers lived a young man named Chima. He was strikingly handsome, but that was where his merits ended. Chima was notorious for his laziness and his refusal to work hard like the rest of the villagers. Instead, he spent his days sleeping and dreaming of a life filled with luxury and riches, hoping that wealth would fall from the sky. Chima's parents, Uka and Udochi, were hard-working farmers who loved their son dearly. They often advised him,
Chima, hard work is the only way to true success. Quick riches will lead to your downfall.
His friends, Nakem and Chidi, also urged him to work with them, but Chima was stubborn. He believed that there was an easier way to wealth. Instead of working hard, Chima slept all day, thinking riches would fall from heaven. The little money he got, he lavished on women old enough to be his mother. He stole yams from his father's barn and chickens from his mother's co-op, all to impress these women. He was a lazy, good-for-nothing son, and the villagers mocked and gossiped about him. The children called him Chima the lazy boy, and he became a laughingstock in the village. One sunny afternoon, while wandering aimlessly near the forest, Chima noticed a narrow path he had never seen before. Driven by curiosity and the hope of adventure, he followed it. The path was long and winding, surrounded by dense trees and the sounds of mysterious creatures. Finally, he stumbled upon a magnificent palace made entirely of gold. It was the most beautiful sight he had ever seen. The palace glittered under the sunlight, casting a golden glow on everything around it. Standing at the entrance of the palace was a breathtakingly beautiful woman named Adama. She wore clothes that sparkled like stars, and her smile was enchanting. "Welcome," she said, her voice as sweet as honey. "I have been waiting for you." Chima, mesmerized by her beauty and the opulence of the palace, followed her inside without a second thought. The palace was filled with treasures beyond imagination: gold coins, sparkling jewels, and luxurious furnishings. Adama promised Chima that all of this could be his if he chose to stay with her. Overwhelmed by the riches and Adama's beauty, Chima quickly agreed. Days turned into weeks, and Chima lived like a king. He forgot about his humble life in Umweze, his parents, and his friends. He indulged in the palace's luxuries, feeling invincible. However, strange things began to happen. At night, strange whispers echoed through the golden halls, and shadows moved on their own. Chima brushed off his unease, blaming his imagination. One stormy night, Chima couldn't sleep. He decided to explore the palace further, hoping to uncover more treasures. As he ventured into a dark, forbidden corridor, he found an old, dusty mirror at the end of the hall. Curiosity got the better of him, and he peered into the mirror. To his horror, he saw a ghostly version of himself staring back. His skin was pale, his eyes sunken, and his body looked frail and lifeless. He realized he was becoming a living ghost. Terrified, Chima rushed back to confront Adama. Her enchanting face twisted into a ghostly-looking creature as she revealed her true form, a wicked spirit who preyed on the greed of men. You were warned, Chima, she hissed. Not all that glitters is gold. You were blinded by your greed, and now you are mine. Desperate to escape, Chima begged Adama for mercy, but she only laughed and taunted him. You chose this path, she said. Now you must face the consequences. Chima's heart raced as he ran through the palace, searching for an exit. The walls seemed to close in on him, and the strange whispers grew louder. As he reached the entrance, he tripped and fell, hitting his head on the cold, golden floor. Everything went black. When Chima regained consciousness, he found himself lying in the forest. The palace vanished. He was back in Umweze, but he was not the same. His body was weak, and his spirit was broken. Chima returned to his village, where his parents and friends welcomed him back with open arms. He shared his terrifying experience with anyone who would listen, warning them of the dangers of greed and the false allure of quick riches. The villagers listened, captivated by his story, and they respected him for his newfound wisdom. From that day on, Chima worked hard alongside his parents and friends, valuing the simple joys of life over material wealth. Did you learn anything from this story? If you did, please do well to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.